UK trip. Clark slams Buhari for not transferring power to Osinbajo. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark on Tuesday said President Muhammadu Buhari breached the provisions of 1999 Constitution for not transferring power to Vice President Osinbajo. At a press briefing in Abuja, the leader of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum said any actions taken by any of the president's men in the next 2 weeks are illegal, null and void. He urged Nigerians to resist any constitutionally unrecognized process. He said the president has not been able to lead the country effectively even when in Nigeria, and so how he hopes to do so for 2 weeks after the country beats his imagination. Clark said though Buhari has sent condolence messages to governments of South Korea and India on recent tragedies, he did not deem it fit to visit any of the over 20 flood-ravaged states in the country despite the loss of more than 600 lives. The president traveled to London, United Kingdom on Monday for routine medical checkup and returned to the country in the second week of November. Wow. You see, it beats my imagination why this man stopped delegating powers to Osinbajo. It beats my imagination. And the thing is, I use God's name to take beggars. I beg. As we are all clamoring for, we want the presidency to be good, we want to pick a good president, please, let's not neglect states. Let's not neglect local government. I mean governors, local government chairmen or women, councillors. Let us not neglect all those people where we say, if you not still employ people where we say no way they go do, the presidency will not The presidency will not work well, will not perform well. Do you know that aside the presidency, we need to have people around him that is going to push him to be better? Sir, let us do it like this will be better. This one will say no, this one will no. There will be brainstorming of ideas that if you sit down for their midst, you go there gingered. Now the kind of person make we put. Do you understand? It should not keep it. Oh, if you just put if you just pick somebody who is okay for the president, it is our work is not yet done. No. We need to pick people who are really, as in local government chairman, state speaker of assembly, speaker of national assembly, senators, people who represent us. We need people who will say, if they talk like this, the presidency will be gingered. As in people who will say, their sole aim will be, they want to make this country better. Do you understand? It is very, very important, because if you have somebody who is at the head, the person wants something to be better. He wants this country to be better, but he is not being gingered. Anytime we bring up politics, we go better Nigerians, then go quench them. Anytime we be saying bring up, let us bring up this, let us help our people, then go quench them. The man self go tire. So while picking the presidency, let us make sure that people around him, such as these people, the legislative and people both in the legislative and the judiciary, they are also going to be active. People who they will also have the same goal of making Nigeria a better country. Well, my question is, there was a time Osinbajo, Buhari traveled out of the country, I think for a 2 weeks trip, and before he came back, Osinbajo did something like, everybody was like hailing him that, so this man know what he go do. He knew how to, come in and make things, See, make I even tell you the truth. Do you know, had it been the APC fielded on Osinbajo, and P2B remained in PDP, there are a lot of people that would have given Osinbajo a trial with that thing he did then. I say, make I tell you now. Do you understand? Because that thing make me say, that means that this man, that suppress and suppress him. You understand? If we have somebody, if you have somebody good as the president, do you know whenever he's not around, the president, if he wants to delegate powers to him or what to do, he no go dey shake. Why? Because he know say this man gets him back. Not somebody that you are traveling and telling the person not to do anything so that You understand? No do good, so that if I come back, I will continue to punish the people. To me, that is what I see. Okay. Somebody say as usual. And the thing be say, we have a certain president that is so, one person dey like say no day. Make parents day, make children life they scatter. You just be like say your presence as a parent does not matter. Person will be orphan better pass you. That is it now. This Senate president, they just stay there. Just help us, they go there. If they go there, their belly go there big. I don't know whether I get where they pump their belly for that place. If their belly big finish, they're not going to ever come challenge the executive. Why would he leave without giving power? I mean, without delegating duties or delegating powers to the vice president. Now, Senate president supposed to come off. Tell us, oh, God, this is the way they do. Challenge them. That is excessive use of executive powers. And I told the people that the free tiers of government or the free arm of government, they exist to checkmate the excesses of, of each. Just like, okay, they have the executive exists to checkmate the excesses of the legislative. The legislative exists to checkmate the excesses of the executive. And the judiciary also, it exists to checkmate the excesses of the legislative, just like that, vice versa. Why are these people not coming out to speak about it? It is because, when picking the people who go there for president, Senate president, they also used nepotism, killed them, favoritism. Let me put my person, so that when I want to do this thing, 9 kill them. If you have a company, a business venture that you built, see, if me, I don't know about you, maybe because you might want to do it anyone. For somebody like me, if I have a business venture that I built, do you know if I want to recruit people, if that organization needs people, I've built it up to the extent that it is not an organization, and I have branches. If I want to employ people in any branch, I know go talk up who I know. I go even source for people who will come bring people out from outside. Because now then go feel screen the best of the best, give me. That is what I want. So, in picking these people now, he not pick people where be say, he don't want pick person where be say, if you want to do this thing, they will give him a problem. They go tell and say, no, sir. You have to do this, no, sir. We'll not do it like this. We'll rather do it like this is what the Constitution says. He know one person will give him a problem. So that is why I keep saying, in coming out to say, we want a good executive. That's the presidency. We should make sure that we do the needful and also elect people who are legislative, judiciary, so that they are also going to do what? To help, ginger the presidency. To do the right thing when they're supposed to. Make no divert all the attention to presidential alone. All the elective positions, we should give the same attention to all the elective positions so that these people are going to be people who, when they come in with the presidency, who I believe is going to be someone who is very good. He's going to be ginger to do the right thing and challenge the status quo. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.